What does it mean to be a man? Is it about physical strength, emotional fortitude, or something else entirely? While the answer may be elusive, one thing is certain: men have the power to shape the world around them in ways both big and small. From the powerful and ambitious alpha male to the sensitive beta male and the self-sufficient sigma male, each type of male archetype offers its unique strengths and abilities. In this video, we will be explaining 10 different types of males. Watch till the end. Alpha males. They are typically known for their distinct qualities, which include being self-confident, outgoing, and enterprising. They are often referred to as the bad boy type and tend to be men who value masculinity. They are known for being macho and exuding confidence, often with a hint of aggression, but this does not mean that they objectify women. Alpha males are mostly at the helm of leadership affairs, and you would always know once one is in a room. They tend to be leaders, and this comes to them naturally. These men are very assertive and demanding, and they may come off as sexist to some people. However, being an alpha male does not equate to being disrespectful or dismissive of women. Many alpha males value strong, independent women who are not afraid to speak their minds and stand up for themselves. Sigma males. The sigma males are a relatively new concept that has been gaining popularity in recent years. While they are similar to alpha males in many ways, sigma males have their unique traits and characteristics that set them apart from other types of men. The simplest sigma definition would be an alpha introvert. They are often seen as lone wolves, preferring to operate on their own rather than being part of a group. This doesn't mean that sigma males are antisocial, but rather that they value their independence and freedom. Despite being introverted, sigma males also have all the traits inherent in a true leader. They are confident, assertive, and capable of taking charge when needed. However, if they decide to reach the top of the hierarchy, they do it more softly. They don't seek attention or validation from others, but rather let their actions speak for themselves. Beta males. They are known for their collaborative and introverted qualities, and are often seen as the antithesis of the alpha male archetype. These individuals typically have a moderate approach to life, and are known for their nice guy personalities, which often endear them to others. While their sensitivity and non-confrontational nature may make them vulnerable to being taken advantage of, they generally have a likable disposition that attracts people toward them. Unlike alpha males who may be aggressive and overly dominant, beta males tend to be more grounded and less prone to impulsive behavior. One of the key traits that set beta males apart from their alpha counterparts is their ability to take criticism well. They are often receptive to feedback and are willing to collaborate with others to improve their skills and achieve their goals. Omega male. The omega male is a type of man who possesses a unique set of characteristics that set him apart from others. This type of male is often described as eccentric, kind of nerdy, and laid-back. He has a distinct personality that is both intriguing and captivating. Let's take a closer look at what makes an omega male. One of the most notable qualities of an omega male is his nerdy habits. He may have a strong interest in collecting things such as coins, comic books, or even video games. These hobbies may seem odd to some, but to an omega male, they are essential to his identity. He takes great pride in his collection and may even spend a significant amount of time and money on it. Another defining trait of an omega male is his laid-back nature. He appears to be lazy and acts like he doesn't have a care in the world. This demeanor often leads others to perceive him as immature and irresponsible. While this may be true to an extent, an omega male simply values his free time and relaxation more than anything else. Gamma males. They are a unique type of man who possesses a distinct set of qualities that make them stand out from others. They are often described as adventurous, fun-loving, and restless, always seeking out new experiences and challenges. Let's delve deeper into what makes a gamma male. They enjoy exploring new places, trying out new activities, and meeting new people. However, while they may enjoy having fun, they also understand the importance of fulfilling their responsibilities. They are not the type of men to shirk their duties and will always take care of their commitments. Gamma males tend to get restless if they are left idle for too long. They need to keep themselves busy and engaged to feel fulfilled. Interestingly, gamma males are often seen as a more refined version of alpha males. As they mature, alpha males tend to develop some of the qualities that gamma males possess. They become more sensitive toward others, more attuned to their emotions, and more aware of their surroundings. Delta males. They are often referred to as the underdogs of society. They're the ones who have been dealt a difficult hand in life and have faced a tragedy that has caused them to retreat from the limelight. They may have once been alpha males, confident and charismatic, or even gammas, content with their lives and their place in the world. However, a sudden turn of events has caused them to withdraw completely and embrace a life of solitude. These men are extremely private and prefer to keep to themselves. They may have a few close friends or family members, but for the most part, they keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves. They don't feel the need to share their personal experiences with others, nor do they feel the need to seek out companionship. They're content with their own company and often find solace in solitude. Zeta males, also known as zetas, are a unique group of men who reject societal norms and expectations of traditional masculinity. They are individuals who live life on their terms and do not conform to conventional beliefs about what it means to be a man. Zeta males are highly independent and self-sufficient. They are confident in their ability to take care of themselves and do not rely on others for validation or support. They are comfortable being alone and do not feel the need to conform to societal pressures to be in a relationship or to have a family. Due to their rejection of traditional expectations, zetas find it challenging to fit in with mainstream society. They are often misunderstood and can face judgment and ridicule for their unconventional lifestyle. However, this does not deter them from being true to themselves and living their lives authentically. Kappa males, these male types are also known as kappas, are a unique group of males who possess high amounts of chaos energy. This energy manifests itself in their wild, untamed nature, making them impulsive, unpredictable, and always seeking out adventure. Despite their chaotic nature, kappas are usually good-natured and friendly people. They have a playful side to them that makes them enjoyable to be around. They are often the life of the party and have a knack for making people laugh and feel at ease. Kappas tend to lose themselves when they get excited, often going overboard and getting carried away. They can be impulsive in their decision-making and say things without thinking, which can sometimes get them into trouble. Eta males, they are also known as etas, and are considered to be the ultimate badasses, warriors, and heroes. They are the strongest people in every aspect, not just in physical shape but also in terms of mental and emotional strength. They can take what they want and are virtually unstoppable. The mere presence of an eta male exudes an aura of power, much like the alpha male. Despite their strength and power, etas are not necessarily in direct competition with alphas. They may take orders from alphas, but only for a reward and never to be considered a beta. Etas have a vibrant social life and have an uncanny ability to understand others' personalities, to the point where they can make people put on a show just to impress them. Psi male. The term psi male refers to a type of man who seeks power and controls through any means necessary, as he believes that his rule over others will ultimately benefit them. This individual is typically a loner and may be mistaken for a sigma male due to their reserved nature and self-sufficiency. However, there are key differences between these two types of men. Psi males possess an innate affinity for leadership and are often driven by a strong sense of ambition and a desire to make a difference in the world. They believe that they have a unique ability to understand what is best for their subjects and are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. Knowing the 10 types of males, it is time to know the secret sigma male powers. Click on the image and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.